Okay, so now I'm moving to phase 6 of table 9.4, and at this part of the research, once we had combined all the databases, we came together for one more meeting. And in this meeting, we imported the demographics that were associated with this project. So here I've jumped to an Excel file that has the demographics that we were interested in for each of the interviews. What site they were from, the wave of data collection, the interviewer, how long they'd been residing in the community, and if they had prior experience with violence prevention. During our next team meeting, we imported this into the NVivo database. And when it's imported, it looks like this. All of these demographic characteristics were associated with these participants through the case node structure. So here's where all those participants live, and these are the demographics that were associated with them. Once we imported this data in our team meeting, we were then able to create queries to compare things in the database. So for instance, here's an area where we took some of our descriptive thematic coding and tried to see if people's prior experience with violence prevention had an impact on how they talked. Here's the table, and once again, we always want to be cautious about the numbers, and instead of relying too much on the numbers, double-clicking on the cell. So this particular cell, people didn't have experience with violence prevention, and if we double-click to open it, we see all the things that those participants say about evaluation. During our meeting, we brainstormed a lot of different queries where we could look at subpopulations or look at certain nodes against other nodes. And we used that to then come up with our report outline. We had initially proposed a few main areas, and here's the place that we're adding a comparison of subgroups. So somebody was assigned a write-up of the descriptive thematic nodes by prior experience. We had node summaries, strengths, recommendations, interesting intersections, subgroups, and lessons and implications. So now I'm moving to phase 7, which is the final phase in this stage of the project in table 9.4. Drafts were written in this outline as things were distributed to the team, and the 2 senior researchers reviewed this for accuracy, combined sections into one large report. Members of the team reviewed it and provided feedback, and then the final report was submitted. Now, when I say final report, I really mean the final report for this descriptive coding stage because the project had several waves and went on quite a bit longer.